Welcome to the Sales Influence Podcast, where we talk about finding the why in how people buy. I'm your host, Victor Antonio. Thank you for joining me. I am so glad you are lending me your ears. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Now, today, I want to talk about that pushback we get once in a while, maybe a stall, maybe an objection. The client says, "Can you send me a proposal? Can you send me a proposal?" Now, when I hear that, I'm immediately triggered. Is the customer really interested, or are they wasting my time? So I'm going to give you two approaches for this one. The first approach is an easy one. Customer says, "Yeah, Victor, can you send me a proposal?" I'll say, "I'd be more than happy to do so, but I'd be even happier to talk about pricing right now. Can we do that?" Find your phrasing. Client says, "Can you send me a proposal?" Don't need to send your proposal. We can talk about pricing right now. Let's go ahead and do that. So that's if you're ready to talk about pricing right now. If you can configure a proposal right there and then do it. As we all know, time kills all deals, right? So the longer it stretches out, the probability of you closing that deal will go down. So when the customer says, "Send me a proposal," they're basically saying, "Give me pricing." So why wait if you can do pricing right there and then? Now, if you do not have the luxury of doing pricing right there, you have to go back, you have to look at certain things, you just can't do it, then let's go to option B. And this is where I'm going to insert a little bit of guilt, and I'm going to try to get some confirmation. Let me say that again. I'm going to insert some guilt, and I'm going to try to get some confirmation. So customer says, "Can you send me a proposal?" I'll say, "I'd be more than happy to send you one." So let me just highlight a couple of things here. Every proposal we send out typically takes about 2 to 3 hours to prepare. Now, before I invest that time, that's the guilty part, right? The guilt part I'm giving them. Before I invest that time, I just want to make sure that if you're not interested, now would be the time to tell me. But if you're interested but not sure, I'd be more than happy to go ahead and put that proposal together. And so the customer may say, no, Victor, I'm interested. I just need to evaluate. I'm just not sure. Great, Mr. Customer. Now, let me pause right here. One thing I did was say, I'd be more than happy to do a proposal for you. But I also inserted that piece of guilt. Each proposal takes 2 to 3 hours of my time, and I'm willing to invest that if you're sure about moving forward. So if you're not interested, let me know. But if you're interested but not sure, then I would go ahead and put that proposal together. Now, I'm asking the customer to make a decision. Now, another pause here. For those of you who've listened to my "I'll think about it" response on my previous podcast, you'll know where I'm going. This is a variation of that with proposals. If you have not listened to my "I'll think about it" response, then you need to go listen to that right after you listen to this podcast, okay? Now, let's jump back into this. Customer says, "No, Victor, I'm interested. I'm just not sure." Great. Now, here's where I'm going to take them through the 3-step process. They've just confirmed that they're interested but not sure. They're interested, but they just need to evaluate certain things, whatever it may be. What I want to do is immediately go to the first part. Great. I'm glad you're interested, and I can see why it might be some uncertainty, right? Confirm, and again, just confirm to them that you understand them. And they said, "Well, Mr. Customer, just real quick, here's the product we're looking at. Here's the service we're looking at. Does that fit what you're looking for?" And the customer's got to say yes or no. "Yeah, that's it, Victor. We really want to do that." Let's say it's roofing, for example. "Yeah, that's the type of roof we want. That's what we're kind of looking at, just doing that part, whatever it may be." And then the second part is there anything about this part 2? Is there anything about the features that is missing? In other words, okay, great. We want to do a roof. This is the house we're going to do. This is the square footage, whatever it may be. Then you're going to say something like this. "Based on the shingles I've shown you, are you sure that these are the ones you want, or do these meet the specifications you're looking for?" And the customer has to, again, say yay or nay. "Yeah, no, Victor, that's it." If you're selling, a technology product, let's say software as a service, again, "Mr. Customer, let's go to the fit. Does this software fit what you're looking for?" Yes. Part B. Features. Does it have the features and functionalities you need to execute whatever you're looking to execute, generate reports, whatever it may be? And they're going to say yes. So I confirm that it is a fit. It does have the features and the functionalities that they're looking for. And then last but not least, I would say something like this. Now, if I can just give you a thumbnail, I know that the pricing is going to come in between this and this. Let me just make a number up. I know by just looking at this proposal, and I will follow up with a formal proposal, but we're looking at somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000. And again, I'll try to move as close to 20 as I can. My question to you is, does that fit within your budget range? Oh, that's powerful right there. Does that fit within your budget range? Now, this is what I've done. It's a very simple process once you've memorized it. I asked him, right from the beginning, I'd be more than happy to invest my time. It takes 2 to 3 hours. Before I do that, can you now let me know if you're not interested, let me know now, or if you're interested but not sure, which one is it? Victor, I'm interested but not sure. Got confirmation that they're interested, they're just not sure right now. Then I got confirmation that it is a fit. What I'm proposing does fit what they want. Confirmation number 3, it does have the features or the functionality they want. For the software, it has certain features or functionalities. For the shingles, it's a certain characteristic. Then, confirmation number 4 is if I were to do a finger in the air in terms of pricing, here's where I think it's going to be. I give them a range, $20,000 to $30,000. I'll try to come closer to $20,000 because I'm sure that's what you'd like. But does that fit within your budget range, 20 to 30? Now they have to confirm if they have the money, if they can do the financing. And again, watch for reactions, especially when you're presenting the pricing and the budgeting, right? The range, because those micro expressions tell you everything. This you can't teach in a book. You as salespeople have to become very aware of the customer's reaction when you present certain things. So when you present the price range, it'll tell you. If you look closely, you'll see it. You will see it in their face, in their body language, whether they like the pricing or not. And that'll tell you everything you need to know. Now, you could go for the 5th confirmation. This might be pushing hard, and that is that when are you looking to start? Out of curiosity, Mr. Customer, when are you looking to start? Now, be careful with that last one. When are you looking to start? Or when are you looking to get this done? Because if you insert it at the end of this conversation, it sounds like you're pressuring them. So this is a question I would insert early in the sales process, maybe right at the beginning. You know, when I'm having conversations, when I'm trying to understand what it is they want, I can ask questions like that. Well, I hear what you want. When are you looking to get started? And they'll let you know then and there. I would insert that question at the beginning of the sales process. If you put it at the end of the sales process, which I've seen people do, it comes across like you're pressuring the customer. So again, let me do a quick review of this. Again, customer says, can I send you a proposal? Can you send me a proposal? 1, I'd be more than happy to do pricing now. If I'm ready to do it there and then, let's do it there and then. Let's try to close that deal. Option 2 is to say, I'd be more than happy to send you a proposal, 2 to 3 hours investment. Before I invest that time, I just need to know, are you not interested? Are you interested but not sure? I'm interested but not sure. First confirmation, check mark. Second confirmation, does this product, does this service fit what you're looking for? Yes. Second confirmation. Third confirmation, does it have the feature, functionalities? Is everything in there that you want, Mr. Customer, that you need? Yes. Third confirmation. Fourth confirmation, based on what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at a price range between this and that. Does that fit your budget? Fourth confirmation, great, Mr. Customer, I'll get that proposal to you within 24 hours and I will follow up with you. Is that fair? That's how you would wrap that up. So again, one of the things you want to do is before you send out a proposal, get these confirmations. Now, the customer can say yes, 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 and yes to all 4, right? Interested, yes, it's a fit, yet it has the features, yes, that's the budget range. Does that guarantee a sale? Absolutely not. But here's what you did do, though. If you did this correctly, if you walked through it, sequenced it correctly, their reaction tells you everything. What I would then do is I would mentally assign a priority to this proposal. So if I got 10 proposals and I'm not getting the reaction I think I should be getting from this customer, then guess what? I'm giving them a lower priority when it comes to developing the proposal. I'll still try to get it out within 24 hours, but you know what? I'm going to work on the ones that really sounded enthusiastic, that they were leaning in my direction and were willing to close the deal if I sent them a proposal. So again, when someone says, can you send me a proposal? Make sure you confirm before you send. And that is it for the Sales Influence Podcast. Don't forget to leave me some feedback on iTunes, Stitcher, or YouTube. Let me know what you think. As always, I do appreciate it. And check out the Sales Velocity Academy. New courses, it continues to grow. So if you want to sell more faster, check out the salesvelocityacademy.com. And lastly, I want to thank you for listening. This is Victor Antonio, always reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care. Hi, I'm Victor Antonio. I'm an author, sales trainer, and keynote speaker. I'm often asked, what makes a great speaker? Is it someone who delivers real content that the audience can use? Is it someone who engages the audience so they're part of the learning experience? Or is it someone who can motivate an audience to push them beyond their comfort zone and discover new abilities? The answer is yes. But the most important thing to remember is that I'm not there to look good. I'm there to make my client look good. Simply put, it's never about me, and it's always about them.